Okay, so Teresa, say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
What? I was just gonna ask you. Sorry, I'm chewing on a mint. What have been some of your favorite trends for hair?
My favorite trends for hair, recently, I guess maybe post-COVID and lockdown and all that, has been for older women such as myself. I'll be 64 in August, to let their hair come in gray more naturally and blend, and also, let your hair be whatever length you want it, as opposed to having to cut it shorter. I think older women historically had to cut their hair shorter. Long hair seemed more youthful, and so I think just letting people do whatever they want with their hair is a good thing.
Sorry,
You're fine.
choked on a mint. That is actually awesome because I feel like the short hair for like the older ages people, and it's so nice that you still have like your femininity, like
Right.
and just your confidence. And I don't know, I love you with the long hair, and I just love you with the lifted look.
Well, for me, it's a mobility issue because I have arthritis in my hands and my thumbs, and so it's easier for me to blow dry and care for longer hair because it's less maintenance. For me personally, it may not be that way for everyone, but for me, it's less maintenance than shorter hairstyle that I feel like has to be, fixed every day.
Every single day. Every time I have short hair, I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
why did I think this was a good idea? But I'm having to style it and wash it every single day.
Right. Plus, I have some natural curl to my hair. It's not curly enough to be, beautiful ringlets, but it's too curly to be a short hairstyle that doesn't have to be somehow smoothed or curled or maintained. It just doesn't do its own thing when it's shorter.
Yeah. Okay, so has anything happened? Anything crazy ever happened to you at the hair salon? Like, what's been the craziest experience?
Well, it wasn't specific. I think you know this story, but it wasn't specifically at a hair salon, but it was a hairstylist, and she was a friend, and we were doing, hair on the side, if you will, in her kitchen.
I love where this is going. I haven't heard this before. I'm so excited.
Over some, boyfriend troubles in our late 40s, and we were coloring my hair, and several glasses of wine in. It stayed on too long, and it broke my hair off at the.
No. Oh my gosh, were you using lightener?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love it.
So it took years to grow out the little band of breakage that I had along the back of my hair.
Was it just like your crown?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And it took till it grew completely out. So years.
Was she a licensed stylist?
She was.
Oh, but you guys were just having fun.
We weren't. She was not licensed to do it under the influence of wine.
Oh my god, was she your regular hair girl?
She was my friend. So she had become my friend before she started doing my hair.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Does she still do hair?
She had to retire because she's my age, and she had the elbow. She couldn't. Oh yeah, she couldn't. Yeah.
Almost like tennis elbow.
Yeah, she had to get one of those shots at an orthopedic surgeon's office. And she tells great stories, but anyway, she talks about how she was up there on the tissue, and it was in the summer, so she had on shorts, and she started sweating profusely as they were shooting the medicine into her elbow, to the point where she was sticking to the paper. She had to peel it off the back of her legs to get out of the doctor's office.
I would be so anxious getting a shot in my elbow. Did she say it hurt?
She said it hurt, and it didn't do all that much good. So eventually she had to give up being behind the chair.
Oh, and then was she married? Or?
She's married. She and I were dating the men from the same hometown at the time, and we're both married to them now.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! That's so. Oh my gosh, that's a good story though.
I introduced them. I've introduced quite a few people. I'm a pretty good matchmaker, honestly. I have like 4 marriages, and my mother has 2.
Okay, you missed your calling.
I know. I guess I should have been
a matchmaker. Oh my gosh, that's so fun though. Did she have a set up for herself?
Well, she ended up, the man she married had, quite a bit of, he had assets, so
Oh, good.
that worked out for her. But I do think that it's something that I think everybody in the industry, because I have other friends that are in the industry, it needs to have, more of a, I don't know, whether it be a union or something to allow for more benefits and things like that, because it is hard on your body.
It's so hard on your body. I don't know if I told you this, but or maybe I did. Did I tell you that Brad and I are actually, we help stylists with their retirement, like building their retirement?
I don't think you did tell me that.
Yes. So we help stylists. We show them exactly how to open up a retirement account, invest in it, like how much they should invest every
like how to do that mathematically with all the other things, because I know, I'm not, you're the expert, I'm not, but I know that there are products and booth and all the other formulas that go into it. So I'm just speaking for myself. I'm an English teacher or journalism teacher, a creative person, and I do not have a whole lot of fiscal sense. I'm not great with money. I'm not great with that kind of thing. So I would imagine that a lot of people in this industry who are not maybe the owners of the salons, but maybe the talent also, suffer from, lots of creative people aren't the best in math.
Yes. No, and that's kind of like what we were like wanting to show them, like making sure that it's autopilot, systems in place, like so they don't have to think about it, and like they don't have to like rely on anyone to worry about it. Like they have their retirement and just making sure like they feel confident and like understanding the formula, how to price your service, what's your profit, CPA on team, like it's been really fun.
And tipping culture, I think that's another thing that's getting a lot of I think it's getting a lot of popularity online now. Tipping culture, people are getting tip fatigue and everything. I think that people should be able to charge what they're worth and be able to survive on that, and not, because I can't imagine trying to balance my budget if I was trying to figure out, well, how much tip do you think I'm going to get this week? Or, So I think it should be more, more professional than tip reliant.
Right, I agree. Maddie, okay, perfect. If you want to receipt, okay, I can do a number. It's so funny because I don't know, I've never counted on my tips or relied on my tips, but I know a lot of people do. I feel like if I get a tip, it's a bonus. And I use that to like pay my taxes.
Right, you move it into a different, it's not part that you count on every day.
But I know a lot of like people just spend it. And it's like that's where they're like getting into debt and
exactly.
But I'm with you on the tipping culture though. Like, I'm sorry, I am burnt out with like people asking when I'm not even serving me.
When you're driving through Starbucks or whatever, I'm totally fine with tipping if I go in and sit down and I'm having an interaction. But if I'm just swinging through, that's kind of Starbucks on them, I think, to pay the people for those type of services.
I 100% agree. I'm not kidding. And I went to downtown to get a cheeseburger. And we ordered at the counter. Got our own drinks. Because there's a fountain. And they asked for 20, 25 to 30% tip. And I'm like, I have to go to the counter to pick it up.
I'm like, no.
No, you're not serving me. I don't, and it's like you have to like, they're just like standing there awkwardly, but I'm like, I'm not tipping you 25%.
Exactly.
For me to do the
And in other countries, not that I've traveled extensively, but it's just not the situation that it is here.
It's not, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's on the...
Well, when I was younger, and at least this isn't a problem now, but when I was younger, there were restaurants that would make you, like, come to work at, say, noon. But they wouldn't, but if you didn't get a table, like if you were Section 8 or whatever, and, maybe that was in the back, and, the front filled up first. If you didn't get a table for 2 or 3 hours, you still had to stay there. But you weren't paid anything. You did not start getting your, I think it was $1.25 an hour plus tips back in the day. You didn't start getting that until they seated you.
That's crazy.
And it was that way everywhere, but particularly bad one really pretty prominent, it's like a Chili's kind of space back in the day. Anyhow, at least that's gotten better.
Random, but like, what is your favorite thing that you look forward to when you do go get your hair done?
Getting it styled. And getting the head massage when I'm getting shampooed. It's just a little treat.
It's a little treat. My favorite thing when you come in is like we get to talk about our murder mystery.
Oh yes, our murder. Well, aside from the personal stuff, I was trying to come up with no, I love to talk about murder mysteries. In fact, I'm reading a new one.
Oh my gosh, wait, which one are you reading?
Well, I'll have to pull it out. It's like there are 2 books, and it was recommended by one of my former students. But it's something like the marriage or the affair, something like that. And then the second book is the divorce. And so it's like a murder mystery. An attorney ends up, defending her husband, murdering his mistress, kind of situation.
Okay, wait, I need to read this.
Yes.
Did you watch The Lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, did you watch the second season where she kills that?
Yes.
I have Garden.
I have read all the Lincoln Lawyer books. I have watched the series, all of it. I'm a huge fan.
I just read the book. I'm
yes.
missing out.
Yes. And the actual movies were Matthew McConaughey.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay, I need to catch up.
You have so missed out.
Okay, well, we are going to show you after your hairstyle and everything.
All right.
Thanks for hanging.
But I didn't. Because my parents said you'll go to OU, so I did.
You're like, all right.
I wouldn't even know how to apply or even where to apply. I mean, we just didn't have access to that kind of thing.
Right. And then it's just like,
yes.
you grew up in Norman, though, right?
I grew up in Duncan. OU played on Saturday, and my parents liked it.
So that's where you went. Well, that looks so good.
I do. It looks so good. I'm so cute. Thank you so much.